How's it going, everybody? Today's video, Miami Dolphins 2013 season recap. Spent the last couple days putting thoughts to paper, and you know what? Looking back at it as a Dolphins fan, disappointing ending to the season, no doubt. Disappointing ending. Teams, the last two games are teams you should have just utterly destroyed, and you didn't. You came out flat. That's football. Now, things I want to talk about. A lot of blogs out there say Ryan Tannehill is a bust. I don't think that's the case. Tannehill is a very good quarterback. Now, my thoughts to that is, people are like, well, how can you say that? Well, he threw for almost 4,000 yards, 23 touchdowns, and like 15 or 17 interceptions. Okay, that is comparable to Tom Brady. It's 2013 season. Okay? And the kid was sacked 58 times. 58 times. You're on your back that much, and you still managed to throw 23 touchdowns, 3,900 yards, and win 8 games. That's my point there. You're on your back. It's hard to throw when you're on your back. That's for sure. Mike Wallace, big free agent signing. Do I think he's a $60 million man? No, I don't. However, people are saying he was a bust too. I don't think that's the case. The guy had nearly 1,000 yards receiving. Most of his receptions were for 10 plus yards at a time. So therefore, every time Tannehill went to him, on average, he got you a first down. Brian Hartline, Mr. Dependable. The guys he can catch almost anything. Yes, he had some key drops. They all did. Mike Wallace, key drops. Your running back situation. Lamar Miller, Daniel Thomas. They did okay considering that O-line didn't do anything for them. Nothing. You still managed 3.8 yards a carry under an O-line that basically had you getting met at the line every time. Do they need to sign somebody this free agency? Maybe. Maybe you cut one of them. You keep one. You sign, a bigger third down back type of guy like a Maurice Jones-Drew or... I think even Adrian Peterson hits free agency this year, but I think he still wants to remain a Viking, so that's going to be very difficult if they wanted to sign him. But MJD wants out of Jacksonville. Understandably so. Jacksonville completely sucked this season, and they will probably continue to suck. I want to talk about the O-line, the situation, Jonathan Martin, Richie Incognito, Mike Pouncey, Jerry Jones, all those idiots. Just, it's stupidity. It's stupidity. You're on the same team, guys. You're on the same team. Why? Why? You're on the same freaking team. There's no need to treat each other like that. No need at all. I can see why Martin flipped out. He was basically getting replaced because he sucked. But he wasn't the only one that sucked. Incognito was sucking. Clabo was sucking. The reason why we lost the Bills game is because Tyson Clabo let Mario Williams through, and he smacked the piss out of Tannehill and fumbled the ball, which put Carpenter in field goal position. Come on, guys. Protect your quarterback. He'll win you games. You saw how he played against the Patriots that second time around, even the first time around. He's a good quarterback. He's going to be good. As long as you can protect him, keep him healthy. Crying out loud, the kid was getting murdered behind the line. And everyone's saying, oh, he should use his legs. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da. Well, The kid beat Russell Wilson. The kid beat... Oh, crap. Now I can't think of his name. Andrew Luck. He beat Tom Brady. He beat Matt Ryan. He beat some of the best quarterbacks in the league. And yeah, he sucks? I don't think so, people. He's not a bust. Kid's in his second year and he's beating some of the best in the league. No, give him another year or two. Let them develop these people. And then we'll... You know, I'm also thinking about... wrote down some key games that there'll be a huge difference there. 4 games in particular I want to talk... Four I want to talk about. The first Patriots game. They were up by 17-3 come halftime. They did everything to screw with Tom Brady, and it was working. They even were running the ball, and it was working. I think the problem there was Mike Sherman. He didn't keep the pressure on him. He didn't sit there. He went out in the second half and threw the ball when your running game was working. When your running game was working, you came out at halftime and decided, I'm going to throw 40 times. No. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If you're running the ball against the New England Patriots that well, and you're leading by 14 points, come the second half, you friggin' run it down their throat. Marty Schottenheimer, one of the best coaches ever. Did he win a Super Bowl? No. But that mentality, hey, run the ball. Marty ball. The Denny and Tomlinson will tell you how that was Marty Schottenheimer's thing. Marty ball. He invented the Power O. Now, next is the Baltimore Ravens game. We were 1 penalty away from, and a missed field goal away from winning that game. So that's 2 more wins. That would have been, now you're talking 10-6. You're definitely in the playoffs. Then the Buffalo Bills game that we lost by 2. That key fumble. I think we were winning. We were up by 1, I believe. Yeah, we were up by 1. We were winning. And we fumbled the ball badly there. And lost by 2. That's 11-5. Carolina Panthers game. Defense was just dog-tired. Cam Newton did his thing. I gotta give him props. I gotta give him credit where it's due. He took his team down the field and he won the game by 4. Had we stopped him on that 4th and 8, I believe it was, now we're talking 12-4. Now we're probably winning the division there. What's that, 3 games? Was that 3 games I just mentioned? No, that's the 4. And then the last 2, of course, the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. The last 2 games of the season, we should have just demolished them. So now we're talking 14-2. Now we're possibly talking about a first-round bye in the playoffs and home field advantage. So, do I think this season was terrible? Yeah, it certainly was disappointing. Especially when you had the playoffs handed to you on a silver platter. All you had to do was win. And it didn't happen. Just didn't happen. Free agency is coming up. The draft is coming up. What do I think the Dolphins need to do? Obvious. That O-line's terrible. You fix that O-line, we're probably going to get 2 or 3 more wins, at least. You fix that O-line, we're in the playoffs next year. And when a team is in the playoffs, we've all seen it. Low seeds can win Super Bowls. New York Giants, twice. 9-7. Beat the undefeated New England Patriots. Listen, people. I live in Maine, okay? So I'm around that crap all the time. There's t-shirts at Olympia Sports still that say the perfect season, 17-0. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me describe a perfect season. A perfect season means you're flawless. It means you did not lose. So that means you went to the Super Bowl and you won. Did you win the Super Bowl, New England, when you went 17-0? No, you did not. So therefore, you cannot call yourself perfect. You cannot call yourself perfect. Now, I wasn't around in 1972, so I never saw the Miami Dolphins win that. So I have no horse in that race as far as perfect seasons. All I'm saying is the definition of perfect season means you win the whole thing, start to finish. That doesn't mean you win all your regular season games and then lose when it counts. That's not perfect, is it? No. It means you had one heck of a season record. I'll give you that. Going undefeated during the regular season is pretty impressive. But you can't call yourself perfect, and you can't claim that record that the Dolphins have from 1972. You can't claim that record. You can't. But free agency. You have some free agents on the Dolphins market. Brent Grimes, big one. Gotta secure him for a couple more years. Dimitri Patterson. Yeah, he's been plagued with groin injuries. But when he played, he's been a difference maker. Keep him. Justin Keller. Injuries. Re-sign him for another year. Give him another chance. Please, give him another chance. He deserves it. It sucks, because if we had Keller in and Charles Clay in at the same time, now you got a 2 TE set. Now you got some crazy formations going on. Now you got those extra blockers. You can run the ball. Or, if you can't run the ball, you can do a screen to a TE like Charles Clay or Justin Keller. Brandon Gibson, another receiver that got hurt. Another bread and butter, third down receiver. Hurt. Injuries plague this team. But at the same time, when you come out and play flat like you did the last two games, you don't deserve to be in the playoffs. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is, you know? So an 8-8 record. Could have been 12-4. Could have been 13-3. Could have been 14-2. Because that Saints game, they lost, okay? Yeah, they had the lead for like 2 minutes, but they got beat pretty good. You know, that Tampa Bay game, too, they lost. Yeah, okay, that was another game they should have won, but I'm not going to give them that win because they played like crap. Yeah, they came back the second half and played one heck of a second half, but they still played like crap. You know, you got to score points when you get opportunity. If you intercept the ball and you're on their 40 and you can't, get 10 yards so you can give Caleb Sturgis a chance to kick it, you don't deserve to win. So that's it for now. More videos coming. I've been trying to upload a couple videos of my daily life as far as my work. I drive truck. For some reason, they're still pending. So hopefully this one loads. But thank you for watching. Anthony James, this one's for you.